Hello, and welcome to this gratitude flow practice. We're going to focus on gratitude, and I even wore my thankful, grateful, blessed shirt here for you today. I invite you to just take a comfortable seat on your mat, floor, could be a block or a bolster. You could even roll up a blanket. Whatever feels good and serves you today, I want you to take that option. So as you get there, I also want to invite you to play music in the background if you'd like, and just come to your breath, get settled in. You can find your sits bones by just kind of rocking side to side within the hips. Hands can come to the knees, or maybe you have one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. And I invite you to close the eyes and just breathe. Inhaling through that nose, out through that mouth. You can any adjustments you need to, whether that's little neck circles. You don't feel like you need to change your breath, just kind of notice it right now. How does it feel? Maybe it feels a little shallow at the moment. Maybe you're really able to take some good deep breaths here. Whichever one is coming up for you, know that that's okay. No judgment to pass on it. Just be grateful that you woke up with your breath today. Continuing to breathe. You can start to deepen the breath now if you haven't already. And as you do this, as you inhale, you'll start to feel the belly spill forward a bit. And as you exhale, you feel the belly button pull closer to the spine. So it's more about belly breathing and horizontal breathing versus vertical breathing. So we don't want to feel like we have to lift our shoulders up towards our ears to get a big deep breath. Really make it more of that coming from that diaphragm, your belly. What sensations do you feel as you focus and apply your awareness to gratitude, to feeling grateful? This time is valuable. Expressing thanks is really important. So thank yourself for curating the time to be here. Take a few more deep breaths. Good. One more here. And then gently release the hands to your side. And we're going to go some side body stretches to start here. So you can bring that left arm up and over, side body stretch. Making sure that you stay grounded through the hips. You're not lifting the hip up as you reach up and out of that side body. Good. And then you're just going to go over to the other side. So now the right hand comes over, side body stretch. And just notice how the body feels today. And then you're just going to start to make it a little bit more fluid flow. Side bend stretches side to side, going at your pace. Whatever feels good to you. Good. And then we're just going to start to work a little bit differently. So as you come into your side body stretch, now you're going to sweep the arms forward and around. Still reaching through those fingertips. And the hands graze the floor. That's it. Just thinking movement with breath. Lengthening our side bodies. Few more. Finding that smile throughout your practice today. Good. And then that next one, just bring that one hand, sweep it around so both hands are on the side. Good. Inhale, reach arms up. Interlace the palms, press them to the ceiling. Now bring the hands down to the head, and then just press your elbows back just slightly. A little bit of a chest opener here. We'll go a little bit deeper next. So take an inhale, reach your arms up overhead, find a tall spine. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back, or you can grab like opposite elbows, whatever is accessible, and find that nice side body chest stretch here. You can also, again, add a little neck stretches in here, side to side. Just starting slowly. Good. One more breath, and then gently release. From here, I'll invite you to come forward into tabletop position. So the shoulders are over the wrists, hips over knees. We're going to find cat to cow. So you're going to inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, open up that chest. And exhale, you're going to round, scoop through that belly button towards the spine. And you're just going to go at your pace. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round. Now you can keep this a normal cat to cow, or if you'd like to add in a little like sway side to side or coming back towards the heels and make it more groovy and moving around, you certainly can do that. Continue with your breath. Good. And after you have that last cat pose, and you find neutral spine, I want you to come back to that tabletop position. So if you moved around a little bit, just make those slight adjustments. Shoulder over the wrist, hips over knees. We're going to take bird dog here. So take your left foot back behind you. First, I like to just tuck the toe, lengthen the hamstrings, find that stretch in the back of the leg. And then from here, you can start to extend that opposite arm forward. Now again, pull your belly button in towards your spine, protect your low back. Staying here, or maybe you lift that leg behind or in the back there. So reach into the fingertips as if you could stamp your foot to that wall behind you. Hold, hold, hold. Some core stability, warming up that core. One more breath. And then gently release it down. Shake it out. Let's get that other side. So right foot comes back behind, tuck the toe. Maybe shift forward and back. Find that nice stretch in the back of the leg, the calf, hamstring. And then I'll invite you to bring that left arm forward. Reach like you're shaking somebody's hand. Pull your belly button up towards that spine. And then maybe lift that back leg. Hold. Find that bird dog. Inhale. Exhale, keeping the hips nice and level. And continue with that sensation of gratitude, that feeling of gratitude that you're here on your mat. Sometimes that's the hardest part, is getting right here. Last breath, and then exhale, release. Good. From here, take your knees wide, toes come together. Child's pose. Reach the arms forward, let the hips be heavy. And I really just want you to keep that focus of gratitude throughout your practice today. That focus could be someone that you're grateful for, something, maybe it's something you're looking forward to, excited for. And one more breath. And from here, you're going to pull yourself forward. You're going to actually head right into downward facing dog. First one here, head between the biceps. And feel free to pedal it out here. Get rid of any cracks and pops. Again, just kind of noticing, assessing how the body feels here. Breathe. Good. Find stillness in your down dog. Now from here, you're going to lift the heels, ripple forward into your high plank position. Now, we're going to come to the belly. I'm going to skip that part as I'm further along in this pregnancy journey, but you can also come down to the knees here as well. So you're going to lower down all the way to the belly. I'm just going to pop myself back up into plank. Now while you're on the belly, you're going to roll your shoulders down and back and take a cobra. Okay, so cobra just meaning that back bend. Shoulders down and back. I'm just going to present that, my chest forward in plank. Good. Release back to the belly. Tuck the toes. Come back to your downward facing dog, however you want to get there through plank. Good, and then from here, inhale, bend the knees, and then exhale, step into the top of your mat or your space, forward fold, or if you have a block, you can stay a little more lifted. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold, root to rise, palms come to touch, to heart center. Excellent. From here, we're going to work a couple of forward folds flow. So what that is going to look like is you're going to take an inhale, reach arms up. Good. Reach to the fingertips, ground through the feet. You should be able to lift the toes. And then from here, you're going to spill forward. You're going to bend those knees. Hands come back behind the back. Good. And then you're going to inhale, reach arms up to the sky. That's going to be your flow. Join me when you're ready. Exhale. And inhale. Kind of like waves here. That's it. Good. Reach to the ceiling. So I like to lengthen my legs a bit as the hands come back behind the back. A few more. Good. Last one here. Inhale, reach up and lengthen. And then exhale, hands to your side. Now from here, we're going to work some knee pulls into a warrior three. So we're going to go right into some balance work. So just be, give yourself grace if the balance doesn't come right away. Again, just be grateful that you have a body capable of movement, of exercise. So from here, I want you to inhale, reach your right knee up. Inhale the arms up overhead. Good, that's our starting position. Belly button pulled to the spine, arms reaching. Okay. And then similar with the arms that you just took in those forward fold dives, you're going to bring the arms back behind you as you kick that right leg back, airplane arms. And then inhale, bring everything forward, up, working some good core strength here. And then kick it back. As if, again, you could stamp your foot to that wall behind you. Pull it forward. You can always tap your foot down in between if you need to, or if you fall out of it, just come right back to it. You got this. Give me another one here. Knee pull. Good. On this next one, we're going to hold that warrior three a little bit longer. Now, just like you were in bird dog, you're trying to keep your hips nice and level. Reach to the fingertips. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. And then from here, you're gently going to press or step that leg back. I want you to transition into crescent lunge. Good. So knee over the ankle. Sit into it. Reach, reach, reach. Let's take a little cactus arms here just to open up the chest. Let your heart shine. Be grateful. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we're going to come to a runner's lunge. So you're going to bring the hands down to frame that foot. Okay. Now in this posture, I have my back leg lifted here to start. So I'm going to get that really good solid stretch. If you'd like, you can always bring that back knee down. Okay. Now from here, it's a little bit more comfortable for me to bring my hands to the inside of the knee, but do what feels good to you or keep them framing the foot. And then from here, we're going to take a nice chest opener and a twist. Twists are really good for digestion and detoxifying the body. Good. Hold, hold, hold. And then exhale, bring the hand down to frame the foot or on the inside. Now I invite you to bring that back knee down. Okay, and now you're going to come into a low lunge. So low lunge, arms reach overhead. Slight tuck of the pelvis. Shift your hips forward. Breathe. Back to that breath. Good. From here, bring the hands down to frame the foot. Let's take a hamstring stretch. Slight bend in the knee. Waking up the back of the legs. Good, one more breath. Inhale, bend back through that front knee. Lift that back foot. And then from here, you're just going to step together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulders down and back, flat back. Exhale, fold, root to rise. Palms come to touch to heart center. Now we get to do the other side. So from here, we go back to our knee pull, warrior three. So this time it's the left knee that's going to lift, okay? Take an inhale, reach arms up overhead as the knee pulls into the chest. Here's that core engagement already. Keep a nice tall posture like you have a string attached to your head. Now from here, we find that flow. So we're gonna kick it back as the arms come back. Slight bend in the standing right leg, so we're not locking out the joints. And then inhale, everything comes forward. Tap that foot in between if you'd like. And then exhale, kick it back. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Find those level hips. Inhale. Reach, reach, reach. On this next one, hold warrior three a little bit longer. Fight for that ankle stability. Flex through that foot. Shoulders away from the ears. And as you're ready for it, gently step it back to your crescent lunge. So with crescent, your back heel is lifted. Energy is pressing out through that leg. You're finding some heat building in that front thigh. Again, maybe you take some cactus arms to open up the back, or the chest rather, squeeze the back muscles. Good. Inhale. And then exhale, hand comes down to frame the foot. Keep the back foot lifted, or knee lifted if you can. Again, you can use a block here if you'd like, or hands can come to the inside of that front right knee because your left foot's back. Knee over the ankle. Staying here, or maybe you take that twist towards the bent knee. Again, so good for detoxifying the body. Bring it out. Open up the chest here. You can even take a half bind with the hand behind the back if you'd like. One more breath. Hands come down to frame the foot on the inside. Back knee drops. Now come into that low lunge. Arms reach overhead once again. Feel that nice hip flexor stretch here. Find your smile. Good. From here, frame that foot, front foot, and then send the hips back, hamstring stretch. Good. Find length in that back. Feel the length in the back of the leg. Slight bend in this knee, so you're not locking out the joints. Awesome. From here, inhale, bend into that front knee. We step together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Palms come to touch to heart center. We're going to do one vinyasa here. So you have the option to come to that belly to cobra that we started with, or if you'd like to do a full vinyasa to upward facing dog, you certainly can. Hands at your side to mountain pose. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, swan dive over, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step it back. Strong plank. Knees or toes, lower down. Upward dog or cobra. Back to your downward facing dog. Settle in. Notice how this down dog feels in that first one you took. If you're doing this flow practice when it's close to being released, it is Thanksgiving tomorrow. So it wouldn't be Thanksgiving without some planksgiving. So we're going to work some core work. Lift the heels, ripple forward into your plank position. Good. Now from here, shoulders over the wrist, belly button pull to the spine, on the toes, or you can bring the knees down for your modified plank. And then we're going to work knee pulls to build some heat. So if you're in regular plank, you're going to pull your left knee in and then kick it back. You can either keep it lifted or you can tap it. We're going to do a couple of those. If you're on the knees, you're just going to pull the knee out to the side. Prepare. Inhale. Lift that leg. Exhale, pull. Knee to chest or knee to elbow. Kick it back. Exhale, same side. Pull. Knee to elbow. Kick it back. You have two more. Exhale, pull. Knee to elbow. Kick it back. One more. Exhale, pull. Knee to elbow. Kick it back. Everyone come down to the knees. Take knees wide. Child's pose. Just a nice little stretch for the shoulders, a little reset. Take a breath here. Be grateful. All right, pull yourself forward. Back into that plank position. Knees or toes, strong plank. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. Knee to chest. Kick it back. Or exhale, pull. Knee to elbow. Kick it back. Keep those hips level if you're taking that option. Exhale, pull. Build that heat. Keep those shoulders over the wrist. Chin off the chest. Last one. Exhale, pull. Knee to elbow. Kick it back. And hold that plank. Hold it right here. Now instead of child's pose, lift to downward facing dog. Whew, good work. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Amazing. From here, we're going to stay in down dog. I'm going to invite you to bring your right foot up to the sky. Inhale, right leg lifts. Keep the hips closed to start. Good. Now bend through that right knee, like a little hamstring curl. Open it up into a nice little hip opener. And then you're going to exhale, pull that knee into the chest, just like you just practiced with those plank knee pulls. All right. From here, we're going to come right into your low lunge. So rise up, low lunge. Now this time, you're going to take a flow. So we have a low lunge, and then exhale, hamstring stretch. Good. And then inhale, sweep the arms forward, low lunge. And then exhale, hamstring stretch. Few more. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hamstring stretch. One more. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hamstring stretch. This time, bring it forward. One more low lunge stretch. Bring the hands down to frame that foot. Now, this right leg or right foot is going to come back to a single leg downward dog. Good. Open up that hip one more time. Maybe a little ankle circle if you like. And now you're going to half pigeon on that side. So that right knee is going to come to your right elbow. Hold in that plank. A little extra core strength. Set that leg down and you're into your half pigeon. Good. So we're just going to take a moment here in half pigeon. You can stay lifted on tall arms. You can come down to the forearms. You have a block here. Again, you could stack hands and the head can come down to the hands. Right now, we're just stretching out the hips. Have that back leg behind you, straight behind you. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Gratitude is super powerful because it increases positive emotions. It makes us see what we already have. It's more of approaching life from that abundance mindset versus scarcity. And when increasing positive emotions, you feel better. You're able to find joy in the simple things. Just want you to think about that in this moment as you breathe. Let the hips be heavy. Let the ground support you. Take one more breath here in your half pigeon. And as you exhale, you're going to come up onto tall arms if you're not there already. Okay, from here, one more little core work on this side. Tuck your back foot. Can you lift that knee into your chest? Hold, hold, hold. Kick it back. And then let it meet that left foot. Good. Reset. We get to do everything on the other side. Head between the biceps. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Inhale, left leg lifts. Hold it there. Find that length first. Now bend into that left knee like a hamstring curl. Open up that hip. And then using your core strength, exhale, pull that left knee all the way through, coming right down into your low lunge using your core strength. Rise up. And then we find our hamstring flow with this. So inhale, and then exhale, hips come back towards the heel, hamstring stretch. Inhale, you can sweep those arms forward. Inhale. Exhale, hamstring stretch. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Maybe feeling a little bit more of that fluidity. Inhale. Exhale. Hamstring stretch. Good. Come back. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands plant, frame that foot, using that core strength. Tuck that back foot. Pull that knee into the chest. Now kick it back, single leg downward facing dog. Now from here, bend into that knee, open up the hip, keep equal weight in both hands. And now exhale, left knee to left elbow. Hold just for a breath. Set that leg down and come into your half pigeon pose. On the other side, let's see what this side feels like. Again, no judgment. You have a good side and a better side, one that might need a little more attention than the other, and that's totally natural, normal. Staying lifted, or again, you go to your degree of that stretch. Shoulders away from the ears. It's really easy to think of gratitude around the Thanksgiving holiday, but really my challenge to you is to try to make it a daily practice. Gratitude takes us outside of ourselves. It helps us notice those around us who are there for us to support us. It's been a heavy year, a heavy few years. And so when you're feeling those negative emotions, you just feel like you're in a funk, remember gratitude. Release tension in the jaw. Where can you be a little bit more efficient in your body? Just in regards to if you're holding extra tension, whether it be in your neck, your jaw, your hips. With every exhale, could you let it go? Good. 1 more breath. And then on that next exhale, where we finish your exhale, come up onto those tall arms. From here, check that back foot. You guessed it. 1 last core strength. Hold, hold, hold. Kick that leg back to that downward facing dog. Good. Now where are those heels at in that down dog? Are they a little closer to that floor? Say thank you to your body for taking you through this practice. Inhale. On an exhale, bring the knees down, wide, toes together, find your child's pose. Say thank you to your mind for letting go of the things that don't serve you, the thoughts that don't serve you throughout this practice. Take a side body stretch over here in this child's pose. So you can take the hands over to one side. Find that length. Let those hips be heavy. And then on that next inhale, exhale, take it over to the other side. Side body stretch. And 1 more breath. And then bring it back to center. Pull yourself forward. And then from here, we're going to come into a seated position. We're going to take another twist, but this time lifted, okay, in the seated position. You can also come to your back and do a reclined twist if that serves you better. So bring that right knee into the chest. I'm going to mirror you, so you keep your right knee into your chest. And then take that leg around, wrap it around. Now, a few options. You can hug your knee and just twist your body here. You can take your other hand behind you, which would be your right hand, inhaling your left arm up, and then it can come to the outside of that knee for that twist. Or it could be elbow, whatever, again, is accessible to you. Find that tall spine on the inhale. And on the exhale, sometimes I'll even use my knee as leverage to go a little bit deeper into the twist. If you are currently pregnant, I recommend not going too far into the twist. Good, 1 more breath. And then gently unwind, shake it out, and let's do the other side. So left knee comes into the chest, cross it. Or again, if you are on your back in that reclined twist, you can just go to the other side. Inhale, lengthen, hug that knee. You can do both arms, one, or you could inhale. It would be your right arm this time to the outside of that left knee. Think back to the beginning of class when I asked you to focus on feeling grateful. And gratitude can really be the solution to a lot of our daily stressors. One more breath. And then gently unwind. From here, you can cross those legs and we're back into that seated position where we started from. If you prefer, have the time, I invite you to take a Shavasana if you'd like. Otherwise, join me here. Hands coming into heart center. Come back to your breath. Inhale. Think of everything and anything that you are grateful for in this moment. Could be a sunny day. Could be a meal that you're looking forward to. Maybe something much, much bigger. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Find length in the spine. Exhale, release. 3 breaths to end our practice together. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, gratitude. Exhale, let go of worry. On this next one, inhale, palms come to touch to heart center. I am grateful. I am grateful for you. I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for my body. Much gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you notice that shift in your mood, in your energy, and take that with you